All right, I am Kurt Afdahl, and I am the 2023 president of Wisconsin Tractor Pullers Association. I'm here with my wife, Autumn Afdahl, and we just want to thank everyone for coming to the banquet. We hope you have a really good night tonight and enjoy the atmosphere. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the 2023 WTPA banquet video. Now, I know what you're thinking. You thought you could get rid of me, but you were wrong. I am your host and your narrator for tonight's video, Matthew Ingham. And as you'll see, I'm back holding the fort down at the nice and warm and cozy WTPA headquarters here in a location unnamed. But anyways, tonight we're going to take a little bit of a different path here as we look at the people who make the WTPA special. So there's a lot that's been said about the pulling machines, the fans, the sponsors, so many things that make this sport great, but it is truly the men and women to your left and to your right that make the sport go. And without their hard work and dedication and determination, we wouldn't be where we are today. So we appreciate all of them. And if there's one thing I understood from this year's assignment with Kurt Afdahl and the discussions we had was that we wanted it to be about the people. And that's what you're going to see tonight. The men and women, the boys and girls, the many great people who make up the Wisconsin Tractor Pullers Association. And you're going to see them here tonight, front and center. And hope you enjoy it. Hope you find something that you like from this video. So without further ado, you heard from the president so far. Now we need some pullers to get us kicked off. So Dan Klasinski, can you do that for me?
Oh, man. You're not recording this whole thing, are you?
Yes, Dan, I was recording the whole time. You should know that. The camera's always recording. And yeah, are you ready to go or not?
I don't know. Can't surprise me like that.
Boy, I tell you, it's a tough crowd tonight. How about, let's find another level-headed guy. Mark Welke, are you ready? And I know you're always listening.
Sorry, what was that?
Okay, enough with that. I apologize. Let's get this done. Are you ready to go? Travis Ames, fresh off a championship. What do you think? Are you ready to do this?
Whew, tough one. Timeout.
Timeout? There's no timeouts in pulling. All right. I've been doing this all wrong. I need to ask a tractor guy. Okay, Roland Thompson, what do you think? Is it time to get this video started?
Jeez. Let me think about that one.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The many stars that make up the Wisconsin Tractor Pullers Association. You never know when you're going to be able to kick off a banquet video, but nevertheless, they did a phenomenal job. So anyways, we move on, and let's get this thing kicked off. So the first clip of the banquet video, of course, is going to be some sound bites. First question up that I had for the guys was, what was your favorite WTPA state or regional hook? Let's hear what they had to say.
Ellsworth, Wisconsin.
Ellsworth.
I'm going to go with Ellsworth or Norwalk.
Probably Ellsworth, Wisconsin.
I'd say Ellsworth. I love Ellsworth. That was a lot of fun.
I would say Ettrick.
Ettrick.
Probably the hometown Ettrick.
I would say Waiawega.
I still love Waiawega. You know, I like Waiawega.
Probably Waiawega.
I guess it'd be Norwalk, I'm guessing.
Favorite state hook of the year? Colby.
Probably Colby.
Probably would have been Colby.
Colby.
Colby. It's kind of a toss-up between Colby and Jim Falls. Colby, because I won.
All right. This year, probably so far Lancaster.
Ooh, I got to be biased in this one. I'm going to say Lancaster.
I would say Jim Falls.
Jim Falls.
Jim Falls.
Marshfield's a good one next week. That's the finale.
Ridgeland?
Ridgeland.
Ridgeland.
We figure Ridgeland.
I would have to say Ridgeland.
Ridgeland.
Just Ridgeland. Just say Ridgeland.
Ridgeland.
Ridgeland usually is.
Mine will be Ridgeland.
It's Ridgeland, Wisconsin.
It's got to be Ridgeland.
Oh, I should say my hometown, but this one here, Ridgeland's always been dear to my heart. I mean, it's been here the longest, and it's pretty special to get a crowd like that up there. So.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Man, it was such a packed season, so much diversity in those answers. You gotta love it. That just goes to show the makeup of the WTPA schedule. So anyways, we're gonna get a take on the regional and national level. Let's see if we get that same diversity.
I'm going to actually say probably Toma.
Toma, Wisconsin.
I'll have to say Toma.
I'd have to say Toma.
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 Toma. Toma.
Toma.
Toma all the way.
Okay. I see where this is headed. Let's ask one more guy here, see if we can get a different answer. Brian Guza, you pulled nationally all over the place this summer. Do you have a different answer for these great fans here tonight?
This year, Toma, because we got our first Grand National win.
Well, what can I say? I guess all of us here in Wisconsin love our Toma, and that's T-O-M-A-H, in case you couldn't understand the Wisconsin accents. And if you've never heard of Toma, well, you're in the wrong banquet. The Basket Weaving 101 Association banquet is down the hallway. So anyways, we move on, and we get to a moment in the video here where we get an opportunity to welcome some new pulling fans into the club, and also pay tribute to some of the great pulling fans and pulling associates we lost this season. So take a moment here to welcome in some new people to the club, and take a moment of silence as well as we say goodbye to some great people.
Screams out loud. I had my world strapped against my back. I held my hands and never knew. Strong on you, strong on me, and now strong in 6th Avenue Hall.
Well, congratulations to all those great WTPA pulling families who welcome in some new fans to the club this year. We look forward to seeing their progress in the club as the days go by. And to all our wonderful pulling families who did lose somebody during the 2023 season, our condolences go out to you guys. Once a member of the family, always a member of this family, and it's been a tough summer for some great pulling families, and we are behind you 100%. But anyways, we move on with a few more sound bites. I was able to ask the many pullers, what exactly does this WTPA board mean to you, and what makes them special? Hear what they had to say.
I got to know some of them this year, and I think it's just, the more you get to know them, the more you get to realize, they're out here to help you. It's just fun. They put on great shows, and, it's just been a great time, great experience this year. So
I think they're really level-headed. They all work together really well. So I think that really helps keep the organization moving forward.
We're trying to advance the sport. They're making good decisions on how to make classes better, or maybe even get some of our classes up into the, regional stage or whatever.
I think they're here for us. I like how they're here to help us, but in a way that they don't nitpick us, but they just make sure that everything is where it needs to be, and I really appreciate how it's run.
The organization, all the events are very well organized, and they seem to stick by their rules and stuff, and it's a nice group.
Just the amount of hooks that they can get us signed up for. I mean, it's phenomenal to have, I think we're at 11, and that's great.
I appreciate their commitment to making all the pulls local. It's really nice to be able to pull within a couple hours of home. We're blessed to have a lot of hooks every year.
And everything they do for us. I mean, we show up, stuff's usually ready to go. Great venues no matter where we go.
The good job that they do putting everything on, the organization, keeping everything flowing.
They do a lot of work for us so we can enjoy our toys.
They make good decisions on the rule changes, and we're all pretty tight around here with everything, so it's all a good deal.
All very nice, all very welcoming, great people.
The ability to keep everything organized and moving throughout the year, and selling classes and getting places for us to pull. And
they treat me really well. They kind of let me do my own thing and kind of bring my own ideas to the table and let me run with them.
How everybody's hands-on with the pullers.
All the work they put in just so we can play.
Well, there you have it, folks. A lot of good things to be said about this Wisconsin Tractor Pullers Association executive board and all the great things that they've done throughout the 2023 season. You can see all the pullers and the support staff are certainly behind you. So thank you very much for all that you do. To piggyback on that, I asked the many pullers, what exactly makes pulling in the WTPA special to you? Here's what they had to say.
The camaraderie. Everybody sticks together.
Again, just the organization goes a long ways, and I think we're with, really good people here. Everybody, gets along really good and helps, and it's always a good time.
I think, competition. I really do believe our state is probably one of the toughest states to pull in the nation, so that would be my answer.
Some of the hooks are closer to home.
Just I think everybody's, family pretty much to everybody in it.
We just all get along and help each other out. And
What's special is that we're all very competitive. We all push on each other really hard with our machines to make the best show and make ourselves better. But we all are family. Once the show's done, we can all have a good time together.
The organization and getting stuff done. We're pretty timely.
Just the friendliness or the localness of it, I guess. The companionship.
I just like all the guys in our class. It's kind of like a second family. You come and see them every weekend, so it makes it fun.
The camaraderie. I mean, there's just so many classes at every event, and you see tractor guys, truck guys, all talking to each other, and I mean, you feel like you're home away from home every weekend.
They do a good job keeping on top of things.
The people.
Just the camaraderie. It's a great group of guys and real good vehicles and just nice events.
I would say the pullers, you guys doing the photography and stuff, just everyone that works with WTPA are great people. So,
the people, the people, they're all friendly. They're
so friendly. We've been hanging out with them, I don't know, since I was like this big, and I've known them forever. And it's just been like
the family, all the puller families. We are all family. I don't care who you are.
Family. It's family and friends, and no matter what, no matter who wins, who loses, everybody enjoys afterwards, during, and before.
It's perfect. It's where I want to be.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I think that speaks volumes to how special this club is. You hear it straight from the men and women who make up this organization. And as you can tell, with all those comments that were put out there, that it's very, very important to them to be involved with such great people. So thank you to all of them for joining me and for speaking your mind on that. One more soundbite for you, and of course this is one that a lot of people really want to get to the bottom of, and that is, who is the WTPA's biggest troublemaker? Let's hear what everybody had to say.
Biggest troublemaker, we'll say Tim Pizek.
Tim Pizek.
Tim Pizek.
I'd say Logan.
Oh, Shannon Nelson.
It's definitely Shannon Nelson.
Go with Shannon Nelson.
Trevor Call.
Dan Horrell.
Ray J. or Dallas.
Again, Ray J, yeah.
Derek Vaughn.
Derek Vaughn.
Ooh, all of us.
Isaac Conway.
Probably Brian Miller.
Brian Miller.
Probably Brian Miller and me. Maybe it's Frank. I don't know.
Frank Schaefer.
Eric Dorwin.
Lindstrom.
Kevin again.
Well, that's easy. That's easy.
Matt.
I suppose Chad. Oh, I don't know. It's probably going to be Craig when he gets warmed up here, But
Probably my brother Dan, right?
Oh, I don't know. I'd probably have to say my brother.
I can't say. I there's nobody really caused me no trouble, so I really can't say.
The one standing next to me.
My wife, Julie.
Wow. It'd probably be my wife.
So anyways, we move on, and before we can get to the closing ceremonies tonight, I just want to remind everybody that all my great wardrobes tonight were brought to you by the great men and women of the Wisconsin Tractor Pullers Association, who are always willing to look out for their support people, and they did that a fine job this year. And I will say, we got individuals who are willing to take shirts off their back, and Ron and Julie Hagenkamp did just that this summer for me, and I won't tell you which one gave me their shirt. But anyways, before we can finish this thing up, heck, we gotta pay the bills. I got a quick commercial here. Let's go, let's roll that footage.
This moment is brought to you by Mountain Dew. If you need a good kick, Mountain Dew will do it, and so will this guy.
Well, I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you can't make this stuff up. Thank you very much to the Mayor, Shannon Nelson, Mr. Ernest Schwartz, and the one and only Greg Hazer for assisting with that commercial. I'm sure the check from Mountain Dew will be in the mail any day. Until then, you three are footing the bill for this video project. So anyways, like I said, we're going to finish this out in grand fashion with the one and only picture montage of some of the great memories we experienced in 2023. I just want to say from all of us promotional people here in the support department, myself, Brent, Trevor, and all those alike, we really appreciate you having us and allowing us to be a part of your day throughout the summer here. It's been a lot of fun. I think it's been a successful 2023 season for the club as a whole. A lot of great new faces, a lot of new champions, a lot of good times as we come to expect around the WTPA. So again, until then, really appreciate you joining us here tonight. To everybody, please get home safely. We hope you took something good away from this video and from the whole banquet. So until then, until 2024, I am Matthew Ingham. Enjoy these last few memories, and everybody have a great night.
the wife for putting up with me.
My wonderful, loving wife and my two crappy little kids, Peyton and DJ.
You got a lot better answers than I do today. I'm not very good at this.
The dancing goon back there, Greg Tamberg.
I don't know.
With this tractor yet, but I'm really. Oh,
Mike Mankey. Does he see this?
I don't like any of them, honestly. But